thank you, sincerely thank you for coming out to volunteer, right? It's easy to write a check, but when you put your sweat equity and you see the people and touch them, they know that they matter. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Do I go straight? Turn. Thank you.
Happy birthday to mama. Happy birthday to mama. Happy birthday to mama. Yay!
Thank you.
No matter. Popcorn on side.
Six. We have six left.
Talk to us about today, and obviously here we are again.
I know, this is one of my favourite events of the year. We get to work with all our great partners, Commissioner Hill, with Publix, Salvation Army, and also all our team, our staff. So we have people from our academy, we have Orlando Pride here, we have Orlando City here. So we're all coming together to serve our community, and it's just a great day.
You know, it's just a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and you have quite the turnout.
We do. So this is our neighbors. These are our neighbors, and everyone's going through tough times, and so anything we can do to make life a little more fun, a little better for them, and have a happy Thanksgiving, we're happy to do it.
Anything else you want to say?
No, just grateful and thankful.
Just real quick, how special is it to have the club partner with the city and everybody else? How important is that going forward?
I think for us, we've always had this relationship with District 5 and the City of Orlando. And these are when we cement that relationship again, because we're all together here working. Everybody's been running up and down. It looked like an ant farm at one point. There was people taking stuff one way and bringing it back another. It's just a really great morning.
Commissioner Hill, how are we feeling today?
As it was stated, I'm so grateful and thankful for the partnership of Publix and especially Orlando City Soccer to be here to serve 2,000 of our most vulnerable residents here in the Paramore and abroad area. You know, many of these families would wake up to no Thanksgiving meal if it wasn't for this collaborative partnership. This work isn't done in a silo. It's done by the willing, and this is our 10th year partnering with Orlando City organization. And so I'm just really thankful, not just for today, but all the work that they do here in the Paramore District 5 area.
Obviously, you're very familiar with this district, and every year I feel like the turnout is more and more so this year. Inflation really did hit a lot of these folks.
Absolutely, you know, it's when we start talking about inflation, but affordable housing, more people going on the roads of homelessness. We have those that we're serving today that are unsheltered, and we're trying to make sure even their Thanksgiving that they have something that they can wake up and be grateful for. But more so, it's the partnerships that we have here with Orlando City Soccer. All their almost 500 volunteers here to give hope, to give love, and inspire these residents that's coming through the door. So for us, it's more than just a Thanksgiving meal. It's sharing with these residents that are much deserving, but have fallen on some tough times during these tough days. But to let them know that they're not forgotten.
Your message, especially during this time of year, what would it be?
It would be never give up. Know that there's people in the community that haven't forgotten you. Even though it might be tough, we are here to fill that gap. And there's something that you can be thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Talk to me about being here, not being on the field today, but you're here still working.
Yeah, this is my first year doing this. I think it's just nice to give back to the community. And, we're so privileged to live here in Orlando, and we're just lucky to be able to do something to give back.
What are some of the things that they made you guys do today?
I think just, obviously Thanksgiving coming around the corner, so just trying to do our part to, make sure these families have a great Thanksgiving.
What are your teammates? Are they here too as well, or just?
I think most of them are out of town, but we got some Pride staff here. But I think a lot of girls are out of town for the off season. Yeah.
You're seeing obviously the turnout here, the demand, because obviously every year it's just bigger and bigger. But this is your first year. What do you take away from this?
I think it just shows, how much more we can do. I think this is a great event, but obviously there's a need in this community, and I think it's just amazing that we get to do, one small thing to help these families, and give them some food and what they need to have a great Thanksgiving.
You guys are extremely busy this time of year, and here you are again.
Yeah, this is a busy few weeks we have going on, and more to come. But today we're going to help over 2,000 people with a partnership with Orlando City, Orlando Pride, Commissioner Hill's office, Publix, and Frito-Lay. Great day.
You see the demand here. You can see just how many people are in need of food.
There's a lot of need in this area, and I'm so honored to be partnering with these incredible partners who have a heart for the community, helping them out.
Anything that's caught your eye so far? I mean, the families that have been waiting in line for 1 or 2 hours.
Well, some people say, well, I wonder, do all of those people deserve it? Let me tell you, if you stand in line for 2 or 3 hours to get some food, you need it. And so we don't judge. And anybody that says they need help, we're going to try our best to help them. And these partners with Orlando City and Orlando Pride, incredible.
All right, I will ask about the Kissimmee fire now. You guys will be busing people. Is that my understanding? Can you go over all of that?
Yeah, we'll send a couple of mini buses back and forth several times from 700 Union Street in Kissimmee between 11 and 2 on Thursday to help people come to get a Thanksgiving meal. We don't want anybody to miss out.
And this is obviously why, because of that fire that happened.
And we lost everything, as you know, in the building. We are working on a restorative plan right now. Grateful to the Osceola County government for standing by us.
Whose idea was it to just bus these folks? Because, you guys are going through a lot right now. You guys are very busy. You guys are making sure that every soul gets food this week.
We have a great team that their hearts really beat for others. And we said, just because someone did something against us doesn't mean we need to let those people suffer. So we are going the extra mile to make sure they have a happy Thanksgiving, to let them know they are not alone.
Well, I'll tell you first what it means for the organization to be able to be a part of this, to give back to the community. We have all of our employees out here, all of our academy players, multiple partners. I want to thank Publix. This wouldn't be possible without them. City of Orlando, led by Commissioner Hill. This definitely wouldn't be possible without her support and her leadership in our community here in Paramore. I believe this is our 10th year doing this. So for us to be able to take, a morning to give back our neighbors, see them all, smile, shake everybody's hand, wish them a happy holidays, just means a ton to us. For the community and broad, I think it's just a day that they can come, get some supplies, get some relief, see some smiling faces, some people that care about them, that love them, that want them to have a great Thanksgiving.
As the leader of this organization,
Yeah.
what does this mean to you to see not only the front office staff members, but players, Pride players, academy players out here?
I think the easiest way to put it, it's just a reminder of why we're here, right? So we get to do a lot of cool things, be around a lot of cool people, all those special opportunities we get working in sports. But when you have an opportunity like this to see your neighbor in a time of need and to help and give back side by side with you, with me, with all of our teammates together, it's a reminder of why we do this.
Year over year, you've grown.
Yeah.
I think last year was your first one.
Yes.
How was this one so much bigger and better than last year?
Well, I think we're over 2,000 households that we'll be serving today. It's a record number for us. I didn't get to see last year in person, so I don't have the context, but every year from what I've read and talked to my counterparts, it's just gotten better and better. And it's because more resources are being given to this. And Commissioner Hill said it very beautifully today. Anybody can write a check, but when you show up and you're sweating and you're side by side with people, interacting with people, that's what matters, and that's what helps hopefully people get through hard times.
What does it mean for you and the organization to be a part of this?
It's huge. It's obviously very important for us. There's a reason we come back year over year to be able to do this, and I think being able to see the people and talk to them and shake hands and get to be involved with everything is massive. So you can't not come back.
How have you seen this grow
Oh man. Yeah, I think this is my 3rd year. Publix has been doing it for 10, I think, and it's year over year it gets better and better. There's always something new. It keeps increasing. Sometimes it's more food, sometimes it's different resources. I know this year they're putting an emphasis on mental health stuff and for the people in the community. So changes year over year, and I think that's great. And I think it's a big testament to the amount of people who are willing to help in the area, because it goes well beyond just what we're able to do with Orlando City and with the Salvation Army and just all the volunteers and everything. Can't put it in words. It's really cool to see the growth.
How many turkeys did you actually do it this year?
I think it was 1,200 we did this year. So we did 1,200 turkeys, and then the sides of the food and all that stuff. Little bit of everything from produce to you name it. But it grows year over year, and we love doing it. So it's certainly been an interesting event each time.